be right.
Yeah. It's on the mic, yeah. Zo in the zone, breaking down plays like I'm coaching from home. Women's game, rise and call it throne for the queens. I'm the conduit, connecting courts with big screens. iamzomedia, where the passion collide. Spotlight the hustle, bring the grind worldwide. From interviews to moves, the game's in my scope. Showcasing the greatness, inspiring hope. She cross up defenders, step back, that's clean. Highlight moments, blowing up the whole scene. From buzzer beaters, the teamwork extreme. The beauty of the game, living out the dream. I break it all down, every pick, every roll. From the layups to the swishes, every hoop, every goal. Got the mic in my hand, got the stats in my soul. Women's basketball shining, that's the ultimate role. From legends of the past to the rookies today, I document the journey, every bounce, every play. Respect on their name, they redefine the trail. Prince with Zo Media, telling stories regale. Zo Media, where the passion collide. Spotlight the hustle, bring the grind worldwide. From interviews to moves, the game's in my scope. Showcasing the greatness, inspiring hope. Break it all down, every pick, every roll. From the layups to the swishes, every hoop, every goal. Got the mic in my hand, got the...
What's good? What's good? What's good? Got a special broadcast coming right from the coming right from the gospel. Coming right from the gospel. What's going on, man? Y'all already know what it is. Hit that like button, man. Hey, turn them comments up, man. We got some stuff we got to get to. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. This is iamzomedia. I'm your host, Prince. A little midday special for y'all that's still, not going back to work yet, ain't clocked back in yet from lunch. Hey, stick a little while longer. We got some stuff we got to get to, man. But hit the like button as you come in. Share, like, subscribe. We got some stuff to get to, man. And I got my brothers with me. Showtime. Shout out to Show. Shout out to HD. What's going on? Hey, HD putting in work. Hey, about to give y'all some work. Hey, this is what we do right here. Hey, we some multitask, multifaceted, hard-working black men. We about to give y'all some cooking. Again,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's reportedly done with Caitlinclark, Indianafever. Man, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The Caitlinclark in the Indianafever. Let's talk about it. What I'm wondering is, fellas, what is going on here? I thought this offseason, the GMs told me they want to start their franchise. They want to win championships. The Indianafever were the place to be. They had the best offseason moves, highlighted by Dewanna. She was actually listed on the GM survey as the most significant and the most surprising off-season move, going over to the Indianafever via the Connecticut Suns instead of going to the Phoenixmercury, where her wife Alyssa Thomas plays, and where Dewanna Bonner in her heyday, when she was compiling her Hall of Fame resume, started her career at winning championships with Diana Taurasi. Why didn't she go back there? She went to Indianafever. Again, can we talk about the elephant in the room? Dewanna Bonner just came off of one of her best seasons of her career with the Connecticut Suns. I mean, averaging 15 points a game, which is technically a career high for her. Then going over to the Indianafever and barely touching double digits, and literally getting benched for Lexi Hall. Honestly, let's call it what it is. Dewanna Bonner got benched for Lexi Hall. And Lexi Hall isn't no slouch though. Lexi Hall is a two-way kind of player, hard-nosed kind of defensive player. She ain't gonna stop nobody, but she'll go out there and give effort. Fellas, what is going on here? Is this the end of this, or is more going to come out now that she's reportedly requesting to be moved?
Well, I think the Dewanna Bonner found out the grass ain't so green on the other side. Number one. And number two, we called it. We tried to tell y'all, bro. We tried to tell y'all. We mentioned on yesterday's show. Hey, what's going on with Dewanna Bonner? We know. We know she didn't want to be there. See, and the funny thing about it, she came out talking all that junk about Chicago, and then Chicago. Look, Indiana over here. See, we doing like this. We doing our thing. Chicago, man, they got to get it together. Oh, okay. Well, Indianafever 5-7. Sound like to me, y'all got to get it together. The last time I checked, y'all got the female Greg Popovich, and y'all got the best roster money can buy. So what's y'all excuse for? How y'all 5-7 when you got 3 players that's on ESPN top 25 list? They were number 1 in all of these all-season moves. They got the Golden Girl, all this stuff. And y'all 5-7? No excuses. Look, y'all, I'm here to tell y'all ain't gonna like this. There's some of y'all. Y'all think Dewanna Bonner the only player feeling some kind of way on that team?
Nope.
Like, be
I don't
honest.
think she is. Nope. I think their 2 stars don't feel any. I think they feel a lot too. They feel some ways too. Go back and watch them games this year. What's been going on? They not locking. They not getting the ball when they get down court, and they turning the ball over too much. Got to turn around back to defense. So,
I mean, come on. Look, we all see what's going on. They gonna make a bunch of excuses. But they were saying we were just making up stuff. Remember, we were just making stuff up. No, we ain't making stuff up. We actually going on what we seen. You see, there's no personal hate towards anybody. We just going on what we seen. Y'all just don't like what we seen. It's obviously players are not fitting in with the CC culture. It's the CC, that CC style. I told y'all it from the jump. You ask HD and Prince off the rug, on the rug. I said, bro, it's not gonna work. One of them players, they're gonna get pissed off because they ain't get the same opportunity shot attempts. And Dewanna Bonner, out the gate, right? She find out she gonna have to go from the number 1 scorer on Connecticut to now she gotta take 8 less shots. And not only that, now you putting her on the bench for Lexi Hall. That's even worse. Now she really feeling some kind of way. I was starting on my previous team, and I'm leading my team in scoring. Now you got me coming off the bench for Lexi Hall. Man, these players got egos. Especially these players that have resumes. Dewanna Bonner is one of the greatest scorers in WNBA history. She's been around the league for a minute. She won a championship coming off the bench in her earlier stage of her career. Once you become a starter, Prince, you play basketball, you know this. Once you become a starter, when you go from a bench player to a starter, and you solidify yourself as a starter, you're not trying to go back to the bench, especially when you believe you're still at the peak of your powers.
Look, hey, show, that's literally why I'm on my couch.
Exactly. See, that's not easy to do.
Not easy to do.
See, the fans think it's easy. They think this is an easy task right here. Oh, but she just come out the bench, she'll be okay. Yeah, that's easy said and done. When your previous year, you just led your team in scoring. You know what I'm saying? And you just put out this team. She like, man, I just put this team out. What are you talking about? I put the clamps on caitlinclark.
Yeah.
Stephanie White, what are you talking? What you doing? And I brought up Dewanna. Look, I ain't even had to go in detail. Did you see Stephanie White interview? She looked very uncomfortable when she was asked about Dewanna. I don't know if people ain't peeped that out because people ain't really trying to speak on the truth, what's really going on. They asked Stephanie White a couple of days ago about Dewanna, and she was very uncomfortable talking about the situation. Said, well, yeah, she's just out right now, and she'll be back really soon. No, she ain't. No, she ain't. She is not coming back. Y'all know she ain't coming back. I knew she wasn't coming back after she missed the that I saw. Okay, you can take a personal reason, 2-3 games out, okay, fine. But 4 or 5 games, yup, she done. Hey, we ain't even look, man. We ain't even got to the All-Star break. She said, "Man,
For
I can't
real.
deal with this. I can't deal
For
with this.
real.
Man, hey, look, we ain't. Hey, I ain't finna wait till the All-Star break. Get me up out of here now. I don't want to be here."
Also, look at Stephanie White too, man. I don't think Stephanie White's happy being there. Cause look,
Hey,
Cause look, she's been
yep.
taking a lot of personal time off,
Go
a
ahead.
lot, way too much to be a coach.
Go
Prince,
ahead.
have you ever seen a coach take
And
this
look, I
much
told
personal time off
HD,
early in the year?
I just told Showtime that that's not normal.
That's
That's
not
not normal.
normal.
That's not normal. That's
That's
not
not
normal.
normal. You a coach who just got to your job. I've never seen a coach, any coach, whether it's a first year coach, whether it's a 15-year coach. I've never seen a coach go to a new organization and take personal leave off. I'm telling you, they're hiding something what's going on in there. Something is not right in that organization and in that city. It gotta be. Because look, Dewanna, because look, remember I told y'all, Dewanna can't play with her. And then all of a sudden, when Caitlin Clark was supposedly hurt, Dewanna was happy about playing with Ari McDonald. As soon as Ari left, she left. She didn't want to play no more. Her style and play style, we told everybody, does
That's a
not fit
fact.
that team. It don't
That's
fit
a
the
fact.
team. And then when I told because we talked about it when Jaylen Brown and them got cut, I said, bro, they're gonna have trouble this year playing defense because they ain't got no wing defenders. They ain't got
Nope.
nobody who can get them a bucket off the bench. And then look what happened. And then all of a sudden, Lexi Hall take your spot. Now look, I know people like Lexi Hall, but bruh, Lexi Hall compared to Dewanna Bonner from year now to back then, no, never on that level. Never on that level. And then that's the reason why she left Phoenix. If everybody remember, I know Prince remember because he's been watching long as me. That she wanted to leave because she wanted to start. She
Wanted to
didn't want to
start
come off
because she
the
was a
bench.
six woman. Yeah.
Right. She was a 6 woman coming off the bench. So look, y'all, people got to start holding these people accountable. Everybody want to say, oh well, the sky is toxic, everything. But what about y'all? Like, I haven't been hearing a lot of reports out of there, but just from bad GMs and bad ownership. Y'all are having coaches miss games. Y'all are having players miss games. Then on the court, Kelsey Mitchell, I said this before the season. Y'all were yelling at me on Auntie Seth's show. And when I was on Prince show, I said, look, Kelsey Mitchell was a lot happier and played better last year because she was included in the offense. She has not been included in the offense at all. She has to deviate from the sets and do her own thing so she can get her points on the board. And that's frustrating for a player. And then AB be cooking, and then you don't even go to AB for the rest of the damn game. It's like people are tired of that. And then Caitlin Clark does all of these little faces. She does all this front running. And when she's doing bad, she start blaming people, pointing fingers, and she start getting upset. She starts saying, oh, why nobody defending and all this. And then she be doing, and then look at her interviews. Her interviews are very scathing where there's no accountability being had. She hasn't taken accountability one time this year or last year. And this is who y'all say is great. Like, come on. Like, we got to stop, man. Look, this girl has been flawed since high school. I told you guys on my Patreon, everybody in here on my Patreon, I told y'all, they had to treat this girl like a toddler in college. Lisa Bluter they had to coddle her like a baby. Like, she would throw tantrums. She damn near hurt her damn brother growing up. She threw his head against the wall. They had to stitch his head up themselves. She got
Dog.
anger issues. She got a lot of anger issues, and I think that stuff be coming out in practice, and I don't think them players like that crap. Because them players really want to check her, but they know they can't. They're not being allowed to. Trust me. Just because she left college don't mean that player from high school who was entitled didn't leave her. She's entitled. She's selfish. She don't take accountability, and she's broken this team apart. Chrissy Size should get a lot more credit than what she's been given because she held that team together last year. At the second half of the season, she held them together and got them to the playoffs. But y'all wanted to fire her and replace her with this coach. Come on, we gotta stop, man.
Hey man, they got a lot they got to figure out over there, and they got a short time to do it because the Fever are barely in the playoffs right now. Let's call it what it is. They're the Fever are this thing can implode. This is what I'm wondering. I am wondering what Natasha Howard is feeling right now, because I mentioned yesterday, if you ain't with Star Hoop Central, make sure you go over to Star Hoop Central, share, like, subscribe. Yesterday's show. What I'm confused about is, what is the game plan with Natasha Howard? The Indianafever have literally taken Natasha Howard and turned her into a role player in a sense of, you get a touch when I feel like giving you a touch. This is Natasha Howard we're talking about. This isn't Sophie Cunningham. See, and this is the thing with Indianafever fans. And I ain't going to put all of them in a bunch. A lot of Indianafever fans are so disrespectful. So disrespectful, so disingenuous, so ungenuine, so not real. And I'm about to tell y'all why. They do all this hoopla for Sophie Cunningham, and she hasn't done half of what Natasha Howard has accomplished. She hasn't done half of what Dewanna Bonner has accomplished. Matter of fact, she hasn't even been playing. But she gets no smoke. But the moment they have a bad game, the fans want to throw them to the wolves. When she get all this grace, when she get all this long leash, she get all of this substance and excuses. These are proven players. This is how I know a lot of people don't actually know how basketball works. You can't take Dewanna Bonner, who is a Hall of Fame player. That's another thing. They be this Fever fans. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest, Fever fans. I know we got the whole thing with Dewanna Bonner tweeting and all of that with the angelreese stuff. I get it. But let's talk straight basketball for a second. Fever fans have came into the WNBA and disrespected multiple Hall of Fame players for no reason. No reason. Dewanna Bonner ain't some slouch. Dewanna Bonner is a Hall of Famer. Matter, I've never seen so many Hall of Famers get disrespected in the WNBA. You don't see that in other leagues. Sometimes I am ashamed to cover the WNBA sometimes by the stuff that I witness. These players have been getting disrespected the last 2 years. This is absurd. Dewanna Bonner is a proven player. Yes, we can judge her for her recent set of tweets and her unbiasedness, right? And going to this team versus that team. Man, we get all of that. That's all fanfare. That's all conversation. That's great for content. But why do y'all do WNBA content if you don't respect the game? Why are you doing it? Why are people following you, using your words as gospel? How do you, first of all, let me tell you something. As a basketball player, and look, we don't disrespect the greats. That's how I know half of these people who be making content talking about they play ball and they don't got to share their resume. They don't got to talk about it. Man, that's all hoopla and fanfare. They want you to forget they actually not good at basketball. So they do the subliminals. Well, I don't like to brag. I don't want to be braggadocious. I don't like to break up my stats. I just talk back. Because they want you to forget they actually ain't good at basketball, and they just want you to listen to them. See, you got to read between what people say. See, I'm not embarrassed to say I was good at basketball. I'm not embarrassed or feel like I'm putting somebody down to say I got paid to play basketball, or I was good at it, or I was a D1 athlete, or I got paid millions overseas. I'm not embarrassed to say none of that. Y'all let people on YouTube fool y'all like that's a knock on y'all. We're grown adults. We're not in high school. I'm not walking up to you with a jock strap. Y'all let these people on YouTube fool y'all because they're trying to counteract people like me. See, y'all gotta read between the tea leaves.
Man, hey, Prince, them boys
Dewanna
signed
Bonner
a 10.
is getting disrespected, and y'all are still being passive about it. This is a Hall of Fame player. Natasha Howard is on her way to be a Hall of Fame player. They go to the Indianafever, and all of a sudden they role players because y'all want to blame them for the team not being successful. Dewanna Bonner had her best games when Caitlinclark was out. What does that say? How did she? I'm confused. How did she go from being
a point guard?
Yeah,
I thought she was a point guard, Prince.
I'm confused.
She make everybody better.
Confused.
They told me she make everybody better.
I don't know, man. I'm confused. I'm confused.
Hey, Kim Fo, these boys signed a 10-year contract with the YMCA, and they think they know basketball, man. I worry about these folks, huh?
Damn, that's a damn shame. YMCA, man. I ain't think they. I don't even think they made it to the YMCA. I don't think they made it to the YMCA. I think they was at Planet Fitness. I ain't gonna hold you. They weren't even at the YMCA. They were Planet Fitness, bro.
Hey man, y'all let these dudes go to the YMCA, play against bankers and stuff, and come back and tell y'all they know basketball, man. They don't know basketball. Y'all can let these people fool y'all.
I ain't met a smart CC fan yet. I still ain't met one that know basketball. I'm just being real. They don't never talk with logic. We try to tell y'all so dumb. Y'all so look, man. Y'all speak from a fan perspective. See, I know y'all think we do. No, we actually speak with logic. And when I talk, a lot of times I'm really speaking from a logic standpoint, not the fan standpoint. You just don't like what I'm saying. We tried to tell you. I saw it before they even dribbled the ball. This wasn't gonna work.
But what did I say on what we did? I said from the beginning, I'm like, bro, how is it going to work? Like Natasha Howard and Dewanna Bonner need the ball in her hand. I think people haven't watched Dewanna Bonner actually play before. Like she needs the ball in her hand, and Caitlin, like who is Caitlin really like made better? Even in college, she ain't make nobody better. She's never passed anybody to make them better.
Other than getting forced to season. But look, let's tell her whole truth. I'm done being nice. I ain't gonna be nice to you folks. She's not a point guard. It's in your face, bro. If you still believe she's a point guard, that's your dumb ass. We 10 steps ahead of y'all. We've been calling it out. So don't come back and say, oh, we was right then. We've been trying to tell y'all she's not a point guard. How you gonna? Hey Prince, would you want to play with somebody that hauls the ball up? That hauls the ball up, got all them force assists, all them damn turnovers.
No, cause I'm wondering. I'm still trying to figure. See, this is what nobody can actually explain to me. They always say she make players better. That term is only, see, that's how I know they're casual basketball fans with a microphone and a Gmail account. To make somebody better, you have to do something for them that normally wouldn't happen for them. You have to be part of the reason they got an accolade, they got an accomplishment, they're viewed like we view them. You have to be part of the reason. See, they use Aaliyah Boston. Let me tell y'all something, man. Aaliyah Boston is a champion. Aaliyah Boston was the #1 pick in the draft. Stop trying to give other people somebody else's credit for what the work they put in. That's where it starts at. Y'all just throw around names because it sound good, but see, nobody on the other side checks them. So they just able to constantly and repetitively say that. And when you say something over and over again, casuals start to believe it, and they forget there's a other part to it. They just start, because it's like a memory bank. They just start keep remembering you saying that, and it becomes part of their thought process. Aaliyah Boston is the number 1 pick in the draft for a reason. Aaliyah Boston is the NCAA champion for a reason. Aaliyah Boston played at one of the best schools in the country for a reason. She didn't make Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston was always going to be Aaliyah Boston. I'm trying to figure out what was the sole purpose of, what is the sole purpose of bringing Dewanna Bonner to the Indianafever just to bench her for the offense not going your way? That's what I'm confused about. And let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something that those who pretend they play basketball won't tell you. Dewanna Bonner, this is fact. This is not conjecture. This is not opinionated. This isn't even up for discussion. Dewanna Bonner would not have gotten benched if Caitlinclark did not give the blessing. Caitlinclark is the face of that franchise and the starting point guard for that team. Stephanie White does not bench nobody in that starting unit without Caitlinclark's blessing. See, that's going over a lot of y'all head. Dewanna Bonner knows that. She knows Caitlinclark gave her blessing for the lineup change. She knows that. That's part of the reason that she's salty. That's part of the reason that she wants out. She knows she gave her blessing for the lineup change, because that lineup change doesn't happen without the face of your franchise giving their blessing. I don't care what the coach wants. Let's be honest. Stephanie White ain't do nothing with Indianafever yet. She won a championship as an assistant coach. As a head coach, she don't got the cachet to bench nobody in that starting lineup without Caitlinclark's blessing. Nobody in that starting lineup without Caitlinclark's blessing. And if Caitlinclark got confidence that she makes people better, she should have told Stephanie White, no, leave Dewanna Bonner where she at. I got her. That's what good point guards do. That's what good leaders do. That's what good floor generals do. Now, Dewanna Bonner, let's get together, watch film, see where you like to get the ball at. Let's talk about it. Let's go run through a few sets. Get me and you comfortable, me looking for you in these areas, and you comfortable with how I deliver the ball to you in these areas. See, they don't talk like this. They don't talk. This is gospel. They don't talk like me. See, that's how it's actually supposed to go when you got a point guard and a leader of a team. See, y'all let YouTube make y'all think everything got to be toxic. Everything don't got to be toxic. Everything don't got to be argumentative. Everything don't got to be up for discussion like that. Some things can be talked through. It is basketball. We're not writing laws. Let's talk about how we can make each other better if you really like that. If you really like that, that's easy to do. If you not really like that, that's hard to do, and you start doing the blame game. It's not my fault, it's theirs. Where's her accountability for Dewanna Bonner's poor play? Where's her accountability as the point guard? Dewanna Bonner in one game, them fell off the face of the earth. Come on, man. How does she fall off the face of the earth in one game? Let's be real here. Dewanna Bonner averaged 15 points a game last year and went to the semis. You don't just fall. It's basketball, man. You don't just fall off the face of the earth. That's not how that works. You go into a situation hoping for the best, believing that Caitlinclark is going to get you the ball in your areas where you can be the repeated self. I'm going to be honest. This year is showing, and if I'm Alyssa Thomas, every time I play the Fever, I'm cooking them. Dewanna Bonner is showing you that Alyssa Thomas is a better facilitator than Caitlinclark is. Dewanna Bonner flourished with Alyssa Thomas without shooters. They didn't have no shooters on the Suns until they got Mabry midway through the season. But those other years, they didn't have no shooters. They had Burton coming off the bench. They had Dejanay in their starting lineup. Come on, man. Let's be real here. Dewanna Bonner is a baller if you put her in a situation where she can be her best self. That's what great point guards do. They put everyone around them in position to be their best self. If you can't do that, you're not really a point guard. See, y'all get enamored with assists. Don't make me break down her assists. Don't make me do it because I'll make y'all look foolish. See, y'all get enamored with assists. If y'all get enamored with assists, then you talk about the turnovers. I said yesterday on Star Hoop Central. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. As a basketball player, it is aggravating and it is such a deterrent to the team. If I got a full speed ahead on the offensive end, then every other possession, I got to backpedal because my point guard done turned the ball over. Come on, man. And let me say this. Let me say this too. This is another thing we got to stop doing. Stop acting like Caitlinclark's assists are just being spread all over the floor.
It's not.
Again, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Stop acting like her assists are spread all over the floor. They're not. She's not out there whipping the ball here, whipping the ball there, shifting the defense here to get Kelsey Mitchell open shot there. She's not doing that. She's literally, that's not even her game. She don't even think like that. I don't even know where she get this high IQ from. I need to know who started that rumor. That's what I need to know. Just because you score points and get double-digit assists don't mean you got a high IQ. I know a dumb nigga. I'm sorry, Jared. I know a dumb dude I played with in college. Can't even read a play. But guess what he averaged my senior year? 19 points and 8 rebounds. It's basketball. It's basketball. What you do with the basketball shows me your IQ, not the stat sheet. When coaches look at players with high IQs, they don't look at a stat sheet. They watch the tape and say, okay, the defense was doing this every time down. So the point guard decided, let's do this because they lazy on the backside of the help. Let's do this because they really don't have a rim protector and they're playing man zone. Let's do this because they're playing a 4-1. We're playing a 4-1 flat and they're just packing the paint. Let's do this. That's high IQ. Come on, man. Let's be real, man. And hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. I need to see. This is what people is going over people's head.
Hey, Prince. Hey, Prince. Hey, Prince. Gino, if you think about, not to cut you off, but Gino, man, look, Gino, everyone says Gino's the greatest coach ever, right? In college. I say Pat, but everybody say Gino. Gino went to this girl game in high school and basically said, I'm not staying past this. I ain't gonna watch this kid no more, because she was turning the ball over and was chucking up shots, man. She's never had a high IQ. What she does is she passed the ball to somebody who's open, going either down the lane in fast break or somebody open in the corner 3 or at the wing. That's all she do. She never throws anybody open. She never moves the defense. This is why Chelsea Gray's so great at what she does. Chelsea Gray showed y'all the other day what to be a point guard was. When it's time to score, when it's time to move the ball. She shifted the defense every time she came down in the second half. Go watch it. That's a real point guard. But no, these assists and numbers and this gambling has made people's brain turn to mush. They think because all these stats, it makes you a great player. Look, I done seen great players put up triple doubles, double doubles, and they team losing by 30, losing by 15 still. But you can go ahead, bro. I just want to say that.
No, you good, man. We just having a conversation, man. We having a conversation, man. They need to hear y'all thoughts as well, man. We just having a conversation here. We just trying to figure out. See, with Dewanna Bonner, with the swift exit. How do you what do y'all think that does for free agents next off season?
I didn't think any free agents was coming anyway. And this is why, because I honestly think These two free agents just came. I mean, well, Sid Colson came. Sid Colson came because I think this was like her last stop. And then Natasha Howard wanted to go home because remember, she played in Indiana early in her career. So she wanted to come home. And then if you look at Dewanna Bonner, let's be real. She only went over there because Steph White went over there. She didn't go over there saying, oh, I want to just play with CC. No, I didn't think it was going to be anybody coming over there anyway. And then honestly, I think Kelsey's gone if they don't core again, because I think you can only be cored twice. So if she don't get cored again, she's out of there. I think AB they got AB that extension because they want her to still come back and stuff because they know nobody coming. Because you wouldn't have did that extension that fast to bring AB back, and AB wouldn't have signed on to do it unless they cut a deal on the low. See, people don't know that you can cut deals on the low. Prince will tell you that because he played, but a lot of y'all think, oh no, you don't know nothing. I know people like Prince in real life. So I don't think nobody coming there, Prince. Like, look at the moves, bro. Like, I don't see nobody. And then look at how they're treating Sid Colson, bro. They're not even giving Sid no minutes. And then when they do give her minutes, she's actually running the offense. And then when she runs the offense correctly, they got to put her in there with Caitlinclark because Caitlin not looking to get everybody involved. Sid got to get them involved. That's why when Ari was playing, and we did that on stream on show page, show was telling the truth. Like, man, this offense look a lot better with Ari than it did with her. So I don't think no free agents are coming. And if a free agent comes, it's going to be probably white girls or just some players who don't have nowhere else to go. Go ahead, Show.
Hey man, all I hear is a bunch of if you tell me that girl a point guard, I'm not even gonna argue with you no more. I know you don't know basketball. You just watch the box score. Man, we try to tell y'all, bro. Like it's more than two getting assists and scoring to be a point guard. These folks, hey Prince, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm starting to think these boys just be trolling. They just either trolling or they just started watching basketball. I thought you were supposed to troll one time. Y'all really be using y'all really be lying on YouTube like that, lying on social media. Y'all don't like Caitlin Clark that much. Come on now, she ain't gonna give y'all no cut of her chick. Trust me when I tell you, she ain't worried about y'all. Y'all is not finna get no interview with Caitlin Clark. She is not come to the YouTube streets.
Hey, Show, who decision you think it was to the bench Dewanna Bonner?
I think Stephanie White, and 9 times out of 10, the top players always got say so. 9 times out of 10, the top players always got say so. I do think Caitlin Clark, if she didn't want her to go to the bench, she would have said something. I mean, let's be honest. Caitlin Clark, let's tell the whole truth, not the half truth. Caitlin Clark doesn't want to sacrifice her stats. She wants to get her stats. She doesn't know how to play off the ball. That's just what it is. Yeah, she got talent. That's what got her there. We know she got talent. We know she can hit logo threes. But outside of that, what makes Caitlin Clark really great? What makes her great? What have she done to say she's a great player other than put up a bunch of stats in college? She haven't proven any. Kim folk, you never won on any level. So everybody around you winning, but you. Everybody got a national championship in your recruiting class, but you, all the top players. You ain't never won on no level? Really?
And she put up a bunch of points, man.
But that, Kim folk, the basketball community don't respect James Harden for leading the league in assists and scoring.
Hey.
So why?
She got them triple doubles, man. She got some triple doubles.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so we're gonna quote the great Kobe Bryant. We're gonna hey, she wear Kobe Bryant shoes, but Kobe Bryant don't agree with her play style.
Facts. That's facts. That is big facts.
I'm gonna repeat that again. She wear Kobe Bryant shoes, But Kobe Bryant don't agree with her play style. He said years ago that style of play would never help. That would never get you championships. That's a fact. She would never look until she learned how to sacrifice them numbers and stop worrying about them damn individual numbers to satisfy you. You damn conservatives. That's all she doing it for. You conservatives. And I'm talking about you, the politicians. That's what she doing it for. She doing it to please y'all folks. As long as she keep doing that, she's gonna be a loser for a whole entire career. She's never gonna win like that. People don't understand that though. They don't understand what it takes to be a championship team. Everybody have to be, Kim Folk, everybody have to be on the same page. It takes so much to win a championship. You gotta have you gotta have a little bit of luck on your side. I don't believe in luck, but you gotta have a little bit of luck on your side as far as health. Everybody gotta know their role, the team chemistry on the basketball court gotta be, I'm talking about top notch. This chemistry on the floor, these pieces don't fit well together. Caitlinclark will be better off playing with 4 Lexi holes. Let's keep it real. She'll be better off playing with a bunch of Lexi holes. They just run it. See, that's what she used to in college. She played with a bunch of Lexi holes. She just her up and down style with 3-4 Lexi holes. Yeah, that'll help you win some games, but you will never be close to winning a championship. But again, hey, if her fans not gonna hold her accountable, she's not gonna change. She's not gonna change her style. Y'all, the more y'all keep caping for the girl and keep lying, and that's on y'all, bro. Hey, I don't think I can do for it. Pray for you, buddy.
Big facts. Look. The reason I asked that question on the show, again, Dewanna, like HD said earlier, Dewanna went to the Fever 80% because of Stephanie White. She had her best years with Stephanie White. She wasn't coming off the bench with Stephanie White. And Stephanie White knows when she was coaching Dewanna in Connecticut, Dewanna left the Phoenixmercury because she didn't want to come off the bench anymore. She wanted to create her own legacy as a starter. Stephanie White knows how deep-rooted that is for Dewanna to be a starter, to go out on top like that. So
hey Prince, let me say something real quick.
I don't see her doing that. I think
Prince,
that's easy.
That's fair what you're saying. And I'm gonna say something. This ain't about Angel. Guess what? Angel a millionaire. She a winner in life. She won high school, college. She gonna win the NBA because the way what she brings to basketball, she gonna win championships. I can guarantee you that. You still gonna be a broke MFer though. You still gonna be a broke MFer that still don't know basketball. So you can keep bringing up Angel. That don't affect nobody around here. You still gonna be broke, lonely, busting and disgusting, and don't know basketball. She gonna make millions after millions off you bums. Every time y'all say some dumb stuff like me bound, she gonna keep capitalizing off of it. She gonna win championships. You bums ain't gonna do nothing about it but shut y'all weak ass up.
Man, they only bringing up Angel, man, because they go getting exposed, man. They go getting exposed, being shown that what she is the truth. And I've been saying this forever. I told everybody this, Prince. Like, look, I've been watching this girl for a long time. See, people don't want to believe you until they see it. She's not a leader, bro. And then, like what I read off yesterday on the show, you know, you're a point guard. I read off the point guard what they supposed to do. She fit to me more of a 2 guard than a point guard. If you look at what she does, she just don't fit a point guard. I mean, look, it's a lot of assists she get. Look, she put up her numbers. Like I said, she's a number. If you people love numbers, you love to bet, you're gonna make money off of her to get her assists. But look, she's turning the ball over too much. You can't go a game with 10 assists and have 8 turnovers. You really only got two assists. Like, if you look at it, like as a point guard, it's like the quarterback in football. Like, if you don't control the ball, you out the league. Because of her name, she's still on the court starting. If she didn't have the name she had, she would have been on the bench or out in the league by now. I'm sorry. She doesn't play the point guard position. She doesn't. Now, can she get better? I don't think she can because Prince will tell you this. Once you have been ingratiated to be something growing up and you just kept doing it through little league, through middle school, AAU, high school, all of this stuff, you don't really change much. You don't change unless you want to change. But I don't see her wanting to change because nobody want to hold her accountable. She got to be held accountable, and Stephanie White ain't gonna do it because she want to keep her job. And Dewanna Bonner, like, look, Dewanna, I don't feel sorry for you because I said before the season you should have went with your wife. You would have had a way better chance of winning over there. But you were like, I'm going with Stephanie White because you and your wife kept getting into it. That's just what it is. So hey, now you got it. Now you're looking bad, and this is looking bad for the Fever to me. But they're gonna find a way to sweep this under the rug, and they're gonna bring some other dummies next year. But I don't see it. I don't see them bringing in any Hall of Fame players again. I don't see them bringing in no real great pieces. They're gonna have to go to the draft, or they're gonna have to do what the phoenixmercury did. They're gonna have to go get a bunch of training camp contracts because they do got a lot of people off the books after this year. So that's what they're gonna have to do in order to be successful.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably out there by myself, but I know how basketball players move. I know how coaches look out for them. I'm telling you, Stephanie White would not have brought Dewanna Bonner to the Indianafever along with her, recruit her there to bench her 6 games into the season. I'm sorry.
Yep, that's a fact.
Dewanna Bonner is a proven player for her. Dewanna Bonner is part of Stephanie White's legacy. Let's be honest here. Her WNBA coaching legacy, Dewanna Bonner, is tied to that because that's been her most successful seasons have been with Dewanna Bonner. Let's call a spade a spade. I think CC is the reason Dewanna Bonner isn't starting. I'm probably out there by myself on that limb, but I'm telling you, I know how players move. I was one. I've had to go to coaches and be like, "Nah, coach, we can't win with him. We got to get somebody else in the starting lineup. He can't make shots. He don't play defense." I've been in that situation where I've done that, so I already know Stephanie White. I don't care what nobody says. Stephanie White on her own accord is not benching Dewanna Bonner. I'm sorry. She's not.
Oh no.
Dewanna Bonner is a Hall of Fame player. This ain't some regular player. Come on, man.
And then for Lexi Hole, bro, that was the last straw. I told everybody Lexi Hole was gonna start Prince. I told everybody they're gonna put her in. They're gonna start her. Watch what I tell you. Everybody like, no, Bonner's still gonna be in there. I'm like, bro, Bonner don't fit with that style of play, bro. She don't fit with it.
Look, all I'm saying is this, man. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Angel. Hey, bro, all I know is this. Angel Reese play a winning style, bro.
Right.
She's a winner. You don't have to like how she does it. She wins.
Hey, hold on. Hey, show, hold on. Wody. Brett Favre, Manning, Marino, Stabler, and Breeze were not turning the ball over at a high clip like that. Go back and watch. They may have threw an interception at the wrong time. He trying to compare CC to Brett Favre and all of them. And they won rings. They actually won.
Real talk, bro. Hey, saying something like that. Hey, bro, you need to jump. Hey, bro. Hold on, bro. You need to jump back in your head in this set. Talking like that.
Hey, how them Liberty looking without Laney in them after I told you that? How they looking? How them Liberty looking? How them Liberty looking?
Hey, bro, the jig is up, man. The jig is up. Everybody got the book on Caitlinclark. Man, she's not what y'all say she is. Just get over it, bro. Just get over it. Y'all, I know y'all gonna say this about Angel, that about Angel. Angel right now, if she was on any team that got the talent that Caitlinclark got, I guarantee you this, she'll be top 4 in the West. Any team that got the amount of talent Caitlinclark has, they'll be top 4 in the West. Top 4 in the West or the East. Top 4 in the league. Period. If she had that kind of talent, Kelsey, man, she got 2 All-Stars. She got 2 All-Stars with good good role players. Stop it, bro. Whip Dewanna Bonner too.
Big
Man, get
fact.
out of here, bro. I saw Angel Reese. Hey, Prince. I saw Angel Reese take the back seat when they got a Nisa Mora at LSU and HVA. I saw her take the back seat.
Man, that's what great
She
players
learned.
do, man. They make sacrifices, man. Great players make sacrifices.
I ain't never seen Caitlin Clark take a back seat to nobody. She ain't taking no back seat. Y'all told me she play out. Oh, she can play out the ball. How she can play out the ball? Her usage rate. Her usage rate is higher this year than it was last year. She ain't playing on no ball. She can't play out the ball. Y'all, some of y'all dudes don't even like LeBron James, but y'all Caitlin Clark fans. Y'all
You
hate
make it make
LeBron.
sense.
Y'all say, I don't like LeBron because he a crybaby. He a diva. But y'all come up and say, I love Caitlin Clark. When she ain't nowhere near the player he is. He just a crybaby, politician, a diva, just like her. But he way more talented. Like y'all dudes sad, bro. A bunch of hypocrites that let you know these dudes are pushing political views, not basketball views.
Not
That's all.
basketball views, political views, political views, political views. Man, look, I like winners, man. I like people that know when their points are needed, when their assists are needed, when their defense is needed, when their rebounds are needed. When did basketball start? I this is what I be confused about. You ever notice when they talk Caitlin Clark, they turn basketball into football? But when they talk Angel Reese, it goes back to basketball again. Y'all ever notice that?
They can do it all they want to.
Why does when they describe Caitlin Clark, they bring up quarterbacks? Man, that is football. We're talking basketball. Y'all bring up football conversations to make y'all points. We're talking basketball. There's 2 sides of the floor. There's more neons. An individual person is more responsible for more individual things than football. And football, you play one side. See, they bring up football because it's relevant to how Caitlin Clark plays. She's only out there to put up shots. Most quarterbacks are only out there to throw the ball around the field and put up big numbers, but never win nothing. That's why they always equate Caitlin Clark to football. I need y'all to start paying attention to that.
And Prince, if she was a quarterback, she'd be Tim Tebow. Let's keep it real. She'd be Tim Tebow.
I'm just saying. You ever notice that when they bring up Caitlin Clark,
They can bring up Prince. They can bring up. How you gonna go from Steph Curry to Michael Jordan? Now y'all talking about Brad Favre. Hey, bro, y'all. Hey, look here, man. Look here, dog. Y'all can keep moving the goalpost. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. That girl is not what y'all say she is. She's not efficient. Now, look, this is not my opinion. This is facts right here. Forget my opinion. Caitlin Clark, you can look this up. She's not an efficient shooter and she's not an efficient playmaker, like a passer. I said she's not an efficient passer. If you want to get to the what up, man? If you want to be specific about things, and she's not a great defender. So what makes her great? What makes Caitlin Clark great? What have she done for you to say she's a great player? Other than put up a bunch of individual stats and come up in second place.
man,
So you can, and then by the way, she put that bad voodoo on the Indiana Pacers. They lost in the finals. See, now you associate your loser spirit, and you put your Prince. She put that she attached that loser spirit, that second place spirit to the Indiana Pacers, and they lost. They got all the way to the finals and lost because Caitlin Clark. I'm blaming her for that too.
That's they goat, man. That's they goat, man.
She's the greatest. She's the greatest. She's the greatest front runner in history. That's all she is. Front runner.
That's they goat, man. That's they goat,
man. Look. Honestly, man. Look, all of this said. Look, we were right. Y'all were wrong in the chat. Y'all are idiots. We're smart. We told y'all that. How many times we got to keep telling y'all this? This is who she is. This is where she's gonna be. Now, is she gonna win a chip? I don't think so. Now, could she change her style? She could. This is year 2. This is why I didn't put her in the top 10. I told you guys she's either top 15 or top 20. That's it. To me, right now, that's it. She's not no top 5 player. She's not. She's not better than Alyssa. Alyssa Thomas don't even shoot as she do. And look what Alyssa Thomas doing. She don't even shoot the ball like she do, and she's still out here looking like an MVP candidate. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop trying to praise these microwave ass players. Like for real. Stop doing that.
What's up with that trash blood on their team? Named Sophie Cunningham. When y'all gonna start holding
Oh.
That bum.
How many points this game? How many points? I forgot. You know.
You talking about when we put belt in? When we put belt in?
Yeah.
When she went up against see, why Sophie Cunningham ain't pulling none of that with Jackie Young? Why she ain't pulling that with Tiffany Mitchell? Why she ain't pulling that with Adrian? Why she ain't pulling none of that? Where's the enforcer? What was the enforcer when they needed to make a hard foul? Where was the enforcer when they needed to guard when they needed to guard the aces? Where was the enforcer when they needed to stop? I need to know what the enforcer was, because apparently she only show up in mediocre situations. I don't consider those enforcers. Know what I consider those? I consider those cowards.
Yep.
When you show up in mediocre situations, you're a coward. Do that against the Lynx. Do that against the Liberty. Do that against the Aces. Do that against. Go foul Skylar Diggins like that.
Man, let's keep it. Hey, Prince. Let's keep it real. Sophie Cunningham clout chasing out Caitlin Clark, man. She using Caitlin Clark. So y'all ain't gonna tell the truth. I will. So Sophie Cunningham using Caitlin Clark to build her name up. Let's keep it real. She's not a household name like Caitlin Clark. She's just trying to attach herself onto Caitlin Clark so she can get her clout off that girl, man. I'm not fooled by that. I see through the whole play. She's making it very obvious.
Crazy.
Man,
Crazy.
Y'all really be rooting for these fake people like that, man? It's sad, man. It's sad watching a bunch of people really falling for the okie doke.
They don't know no better, show. They don't know no better.
You never supposed to trust politicians. The politicians gonna tell you what you want to hear. They never gonna back up none of the stuff they saying.
They don't know no better, man. I don't blame
She's
them.
a clout chaser. She don't love.
I don't blame them, show. I blame their parents. I don't blame them. I blame their parents.
That broad she ain't bringing nothing to the table. Nothing. How is she helping out Caitlin Clark? She ain't helping out Caitlin Clark. Tell her to go put her hands on Mabry, the one that pushed Caitlin Clark. I see y'all ain't dressed that. Don't tell her to put her hands on the one that actually pushed her. Don't tell her to put her hands on Mabry.
So to them, the game went from that foul. I mean that tech situation to J.C. Sheldon on the fast break against Sophie Cunningham, and they skipped the rest of the game. They keep forgetting when that actually happened. Mabry came back on the court. Mabry was literally on the court with Sophie Cunningham, literally shooting the ball, playing basketball.
I ain't do squat. Man, Sophie Cunningham fake as I don't know where, dog. She fake, bro. She ain't no real enforcer. She should have put hands on Mabry. She should have put hands and feet on Mabry. Mabry pushed that girl twice. Not one time, twice. And stared her down, too, and stood up. Man, so Cunningham, man, dog. And then you going to pick on the youngest player and the smallest player. You a chump.
Big chump. Weakness, man, at its finest. Weakness at its finest, man.
You a chump.
Weakness at its finest, man. Weakness at its finest, man.
Yeah, you came here to hate. You say it's a hate perspective. Okay, if it's hate, if it's so much hate, okay, debunk anything I said. If I'm lying, tell them Tell me where I'm lying at. Cause I ain't got time. I gotta cover the game. I just thought about it. Man, tell me where I'm lying at. If we lying, tell me where I'm lying. See, everything ain't hate. See, that's the problem with y'all, bro.
Jasmine, show the Jasmine Ball. Don't pay attention to her, man. She always up
I
in
know Jasmine. I know Jasmine. She know I know her. But I'm telling her, tell me where it's hate at.
here.
Tell me where it's hate.
You ever notice this? When they talk about Angel Reese, they giving their perspective. When we talk about Caitlin Clark, is hating. Yeah. You ever notice that?
Hating.
First of all,
I've been noticed that.
First of all, anything anybody says about anybody is a perspective. This isn't high school. There ain't no bullies out here. Y'all have never met Angel Reese. We've never met Caitlin Clark. There ain't no. I don't get why it's perspective from one side, but it's hate from the other side. And we never go below the belt. We never talk about. You ever notice that, Showtime? We never talk about Caitlin Clark off the court. We never talk about who she's dating, what she's wearing, what restaurant she's eating at, what club she's going to, what she's driving, what endorsement deal we never talk about Caitlin Clark off the court stuff. Never.
Yeah,
never.
I hit below the belt with Sophie Cunningham because she's faking phone and she using that girl for clout, and she's walking around here pretending like she's some enforcer, and y'all allow her to get away with that stuff that happened with the Phoenix CEO allegedly. See, y'all ain't keep the same energy, and I'm mostly upset with the black women. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed at you, Jazz. That's a black woman, bro. You allow her to get away with it.
So they didn't keep the same energy with the Kennedy thing. They called Kennedy a thug, but they allowed Sophie to do what she did, though. And what Kennedy did wasn't as egregious what she did to J.C. Sheldon. She took J.C. Sheldon out the air. Kennedy just hip checked the girl like a basic old body check.
Right. Tell her get her weight up, man. Tell her get her weight up, man. Tell her get up. Hey, look, man. This is basketball, man. Y'all let these people that sit behind desks or these computer nerds take basketball from what it really is and turn it into some arbitrary hand fighting. Come on, man. This is basketball. It's physical. Hit checks go on, dirty box outs go on, pull downs go on, hard fouls go on, hand grabs, neck grabs, shoulder grabs. I put my shoulder in your chest. All of that, man, that concussions, man, that goes on. Y'all turning this to a powder puff match, man. This is basketball. And first of all, it be the same. See, y'all gotta peep the play. It be the same dudes. It be the same dudes that say the NBA is getting soft, but they don't want the women to even touch each other. That's dirty. That's too rough. Nah, that's not a basketball play. But every day, y'all want the NBA to go back to the 80s. Every day, y'all get on YouTube, y'all get on Twitter, y'all get on Instagram, do y'all little reels, make y'all little $5, y'all usuals. And y'all do all of that with the NBA. Then y'all come to the NBA, and because of one person, y'all feel like they should just let people shoot the basketball. Come on, man. I need the outrage Kennedy Carter got. I need that same outrage for Sophie Cunningham. That's all. I'm just asking for fair assessment. Can I get a fair assessment? I need that same hip check assessment applied to J.C. Sheldon's chokeslam by Sophie Cunningham. I need that same YouTubers. I need the same reporters. I need those same politicians to go write up a press conference saying that Sophie Cunningham should be banned from the league. I need all of that energy. See, that's what y'all look here, man. Y'all got to stop going run to that other side. All money ain't good money, man. They spitting in your face, right in your face. That's how I know some of y'all don't move like that. That's how I know some of y'all don't really live like that. That's how I know that for a fact. And I'm the type of nigga, I will pay for your plane ticket and fly you out here and go live and show YouTube you don't move like that. That's the type of nigga I am. I'm one of the ones for a reason. You ain't look, I don't get into no YouTubes and all of that. Let's pull up. I don't get into all of that. That's for the fans. That's for people. That's for entertainment purposes. I don't even do YouTube for entertainment purposes like that. I do YouTube to just talk basketball. That's why I don't mention nothing about Caitlinclark going on off the court. I use YouTube as a platform to enhance and push the game forward. Y'all get on YouTube and just want to be politicians. Man, go run for city councilman. If you care that much, city councilman is right there. You don't even need a degree. Just go up there, get you a few people to go vote for you. If you got that much, see, the same people that be egging them on, doing all that hating stuff against Angel Reese, wouldn't even vote for them. Wouldn't even vote for them. They could tell them their rent need to be paid and they wouldn't send them $1. All money ain't good money, man. And all people ain't going to support you. They just like what you're saying. Because when you walk in the streets, and I'm talking to all of them that look like me, all that little backhand stuff, when you walk in the grocery store, that security guard at the front door, they don't care about you praising Caitlinclark. That's how I know y'all suckers. That's how I know y'all suckers. If you need Caitlinclark's fans so you can make money, just say that. And we can move on. Just say you broke and you need her fans to make money. Just say that. And we can squash all of this and you can stop acting like big dogs. Because if you need somebody else's money to be a big dog, you're not a big dog. If you need to degrade yourself, your ancestors, and where you come from to be a big dog, you're not a big dog like you think you are. Big dogs get it out the mud, never forget where they came from, uplift those around them, put them in position to win, and win while they doing that too. That's big dogs. Niggas don't move like that. They be fooling y'all. Y'all be following it. Once I got on YouTube, I was like, half of America is weird. That's why I don't make a lot of. Being on YouTube has helped me finally realize these niggas is weird. She ain't gonna give you no autograph, homie. She ain't gonna give you no autograph. Man, I don't understand this, man. I don't understand this, man. I need to know what they doing for y'all to get on YouTube and degrade y'all. Y'all see, I don't sugarcoat all of that nonsense because I'm not into YouTube for money. So I don't need to sugarcoat all of that nonsense. Y'all are some suckers. I'm sorry. I'm just calling a spade. For y'all to get on YouTube and talk about black women the way y'all do, and y'all mamas are black, y'all some suckers, man. I'm sorry. I slapped the shit out y'all I seen y'all in person. I'm sorry. Y'all niggas are suckers. And I ain't one of them little 5'9", 120-pound niggas walking around here too. I'm different in person. I ain't one of them niggas. Trust me. That's why I will fly you out to show you. I will pay for your plane ticket just to show y'all. Them niggas don't move like that. They be fooling y'all like that on YouTube, talking that real shit. Them niggas not real, man. Because guess what? Real black men, we don't degrade our black women in public. That's our queens. That's our queens. We don't degrade them in public. I don't want no black woman to feel less than because of me. That's for the other people to do. I will never get on YouTube and make no black woman feel less than to make $1. Never for a follower, for a subscriber. Y'all get on YouTube and degrade black women for subscribers that you'll never meet in person, that wouldn't even give you $1 if you was on the corner begging. That I need y'all to see. I know y'all don't hear me talk social a lot, and that's why. Because I could get like super, super deep. That's why I don't really talk it a lot. That's why y'all never really hear me do all the breaking news and all of that like we doing right now. That's why I don't do all of that. Because honestly, I don't respect a lot of these niggas. And I blame some of you subscribers because y'all don't check these niggas. That's how I know some of y'all weak. Y'all don't check these niggas, man. Look, man, enough of this, man. Y'all got these niggas out y'all feeling like they somebody. These niggas is lame-os. These niggas follow niggas around school type of niggas. And y'all got these niggas get on YouTube and feel like they powerful. When that nigga get off of YouTube, he don't even got a meal at home. These niggas live in 1-bedroom apartments and talking like they big dogs. These niggas drive Toyota Camrys and talk like they big dogs. These niggas make $100,000 a year and talk like they big dogs. And I know that ain't no small change, but I'm just trying to tell you how niggas like me view them. It's different. It's levels to this. And y'all be going cake to these niggas. They can't teach y'all nothing. They can't help y'all with nothing. They can't put y'all in no room. And y'all make these, how you a big dog and you can't put nobody in a room? But yet you get on YouTube and you degrade black women. You can't even put these subscribers in rooms. I need these subscribers to start checking these niggas. Email them. Say, hey, I'm looking for a job. Can you help me? Watch what he or she says. I need y'all to start doing that with these niggas. Then y'all gonna really find out these niggas is just Gmail accounts and microphones. They don't move like that. They're Gmail accounts and microphones. I'm not telling you who to like. I'm just telling you how to move and stop glorifying this. I'm not saying you don't gotta like them. I'm just saying stop glorifying dudes putting down our black women. That's our queens. That's daughters. That's sisters. That's wives. What are we doing in society right now? What is going on? But yet, when y'all down and out with the white man, y'all come to the black men and the sisters and won't they support to get in rooms and won't they support when EI is going on and diversity and inclusion and all of this. Y'all see, either you with us or you not. It's hard out here to be successful. Either you with us or you not. You getting on YouTube for millions of people to see degrading black women. That ain't a good look, homies. When your daughters grow up, you know they're gonna see this shit, right? You know this reaches other platforms, man. Come on. I'm not telling you how to make money. I'm just telling y'all it looks bad when y'all do it. And then you're doing more harm than good. These are our black queens, and y'all out here publicly disrespecting them the way y'all do. That's a bad look, homies. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry, man. I just don't like that, dog. I don't like that because I know I don't like that. You'll find no real dude, no real black man that like how some of these dudes move, especially with like the black women, like the angelreeses and all that. Know why? Because we don't move like that. We don't. That shit is weird. And I think that's why I think a lot of y'all weird. Because y'all tolerate that. Like, that shit weird to me. I got on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 8 months now. I done seen so much sucker shit. I done seen so many lames act like big dogs. I done seen so many unknowns act like they somebody in the real world. Look, whatever money you make your money. I'll never take food out somebody's mouth, but there's a way to go about it. And a lot of y'all going about it the wrong way. That won't last forever. Sooner or later, that's going to fade and you're going to try to come back. And then you're going to really play yourself. Stop while you ahead. That's a saying. And it really means something. Stop while you ahead. And get back to basketball. Why got to be so personal? Let us into your personal life so we can start seeing how you live. So we can start talking about you and making content about it. You on YouTube, because this is what they do to y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what they say all the time. I'm gonna tell y'all what they tell y'all what they say all the time. They say, well, they're in the public eye. That's what they know what comes with the territory. Guess what, dummies, stupidos, fools, coons? When you're on YouTube, you're in the public eye. It comes with the territory. So how about you start showing up vlogs of your house, how you live, what deals you have, what you do on a daily basis, so we can start picking that apart. And I guarantee you won't like that. See, it's called that little, they could dish it but can't take it little regimen. When you're on YouTube, you're in the public eye. So I need to start seeing you vlogging your life. I need to see what you drive so I can start saying, man, you shouldn't be buying that expensive car. It's a recession. Man, you shouldn't be in that big house. What you in that? I need to start making videos about y'all. So I need y'all to start vlogging. If it's so much of a inconvenience, I understand.
That's why I'm taking serious. How you gonna, bro? Angel Reese, I ain't walking around here um taking the side door. She don't take the side door to get to where she's going. She ain't taking the side door. She ain't taking the elevator. She taking steps. She doing it her way. I don't even see how they hate the girl. I mean, it's weird. We already know what time it is, though.
Weird.
The girl getting her own bag, and you mad? Cause she getting her own bag? But if she was leeching off an NBA player, guess what they'd be saying? She gold digger. She clout chase. But she got Angel got more motion than, bro. 95% of the basketball world, bro. She got a lot of motion, bro. Like the fact that she can have a conversation with Rihanna and then talk to Lisa Leslie and then talk to, you know what I'm saying? You can pick up the phone and call Shaq. Shaq a billionaire. Y'all ain't peeping to play. See, y'all saying all this stuff about her, but yet all the billionaires want to do business with her. Make it make sense, Prince. Make it make sense, Prince.
I'm trying to make it make sense. Look, man, man.
All
I'm
the
sorry,
billionaires
man.
want to do business with her.
Showtime. I want my daughter to be. I want my whatever Angel Reese did in her life. I want my daughter to follow that example. Whatever she did, whatever step she took, how many times she dribbled the basket, whatever she did, I want my daughter to follow that example because my family's tall, so I know my daughter gonna play basketball. Whatever Angel Reese did, I need my daughter to do the same thing.
We folk crazy, man. Look, she doing it her way, nobody else's way. It's only one Angel Reese. It'll never be another Angel Reese. The way she carries herself, the way she go about things, you ain't gotta like us basketball player. That's a bad mofo out the basketball court. And she's smart. She knows what to say and when not to say stuff too. And I have to you give credit to the businesswoman she has on her side. See, that's another smart decision she made. Getting people around her that actually can teach her and guide her with business and basketball. See, you are who you keep around you. Zero criminal record. She doesn't get in all these fights and scuffles. You don't hear about it if she do. You don't hear about the extra stuff. Man, stop playing. I'm finna focus on. I'm gonna get with you. I'm finna go to the other stream, Kim, folks. He phone crazy.
Hey, HD, any last words, man? You still there?
Man, HD.
Yeah. Y'all know me, I'm working and stuff and lurking. My thing is, like I said, I've been right. I told y'all in the chat that been hating me, follow me everywhere I go, hating me. I was right. It's toxic up there. She's not a leader. She's not a teammate. She don't make anybody better. She's never made nobody better. And if you go back to those championship games, Kate Martin and Gabby Marshall stepped up bigger than her. And I'll leave it at that.
Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Shout out to all my black queens out there, man. Y'all deserve even more than what y'all get, man. Shout out to all my black queens out there, man. We got y'all. We gonna ride for y'all, man. That's on my mama. That's on my mama. We got y'all. We gonna ride for y'all. That's on my mama. That's on my mama. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me get to some of these super chats before we head out. Again, Showtime about to go live for the Sky game at 7:00 Central, 8:00 Eastern, I'm guessing. And again, pull back up to iamzomedia. We still got 300 people in here. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Become a member if you want to. Great perks come with that. And I mean, who don't want some of this knowledge as well? So click that join button. Check out the 4 tiers. Become a member. Again, hit the like button if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel. I don't like begging for likes. If y'all notice, I never asked one time during the show. That's just part of my ending soliloquy. I just asked for the likes. So hit the like button on your way out. Hey, share the screen. Clip the screen. You got my full permission to clip the screen because I'm very methodical about everything I say. I'm very strategic about everything that comes out my mouth. So hit the stream. Hit the share button, man. Clip this up, hit the share button, man. This is Prince, the Prince of basketball, one of them ones, the needle mover. I am him. Shout out to Lorenzo D228 for the $2 super chat. Shout out to Lost Outside for the $5 super sticker. Shout out to Alicia for the $9.99 super sticker. Shout out to Bernadine Dorsey for the $20 super chat. Appreciate you, Bernadine, for always pulling up to our channels, showing all our channels love. We need more of you around, Bernadine. If we got more of you around, our channels will be all right. We need more Bernadines around this space, man. So shout out to you, Miss Darcy. Shout out to you, Miss Darcy. Shout out to Gamble 310, my California brethren, gifting a one iamzomedia membership. So whoever get that membership, be sure to thank Gamble 310 on the next stream. Whoever is gifted that membership. Again, I am about to put up on my community post. Again, every game, you have to be a member of my channel. You're eligible to win $25 each game if you guess Angel Reese's stat line. I know some people was commenting on the old post. That is the old game. That is last game. I'm about to put up the new game. So go over to my channel. Go to the community post. You have to guess her points, rebounds, and assists correctly to win the $25. There's no limit. If 6 people guess her stat line correctly, 6 people get $25. That's how I move. See, that's what happened when you come to channels. When we got that bread. Look, I don't want y'all money. I'm trying to give y'all money. That's why I don't understand why people don't like my channel. I don't want your money. I'm trying to give you money. I want to put money back into the WNBA community. I don't want to take money from it. I don't want to take money from my sisters. You don't see me asking for no donations during my streams. I never ask for donations during my stream. When they send them, that's out the kindness of their heart. That's why my channel does so well with super chats, because I never ask for them. So when people send them, they feel like it was on their accord, according to what I've been giving to the community. Again, I don't understand. I go back and watch my videos. I really don't understand why people don't like my channel. I'm confused. Like, what do I do? I'm really confused, honestly. I'm confused. But man, shout out to all of y'all. We'll be live, man. See y'all on the other side. Y'all be cool. Y'all be smooth. It's your host, Prince. Always cooking them haters.
iamzomedia, where the passion collide. Spotlight the hustle, bring the grind worldwide. From interviews to moves, the game's in my scope. Showcasing the greatness, inspiring hope. She cross up defender, step back, that's clean. Highlight moments, blowing up the whole scene. From buzzer beaters, the teamwork extreme. The beauty of the game, living out the dream. I break it all down, every pick, every roll. From the layups to the swishes, every hoop, every goal. Got the mic in my hand, got the stats in my soul. Women's basketball shining, that's the ultimate role. From legends of the past.